Day 406, 22 for 22. Good morning. Hope this finds you well. Please stay in your fight and don't quit. Alright, so we saw 3 saves this weekend, at least in the groups that I'm in, of people that were suicidal. We also had a devastating loss. A bunch of you have seen the video, and I hate to say it, as soon as I saw the video, heard what he had to say, I knew unless someone he knew reached out to him and got to him quick, he wasn't making it. And that's what I'm saying when I say statistically it's impossible to prevent them all. There's just no way. If somebody's got their mind made up, it's going to take somebody reaching out right then, right there, and getting in their head and getting them to change their mind. And that's hard, because usually the cry for suicide is a cry for help. And if that help doesn't come quick, you're done. I call Becky my angel because she called on the day that I had decided that it was going to be done. And she doesn't know that. She does now. If she watches this, I don't know how many she actually watches, unless I say here, take a look. But we hadn't even really talked a lot at that time. We were not even an item. We were just friends. Just somebody I'd met playing a game online after my ex and I had blown up. And she called just out of the blue that day. And all I can say is just knowing that somebody cared and was willing to put themselves out there for me and let me know that I mattered to even them when I mattered to, it seemed like, nobody else. And it can't always, in the situation, it can't always be the wife or the husband that reaches out, because they could be part of the problem. So I do that buddy check on the 22nd every month. Symbolic for this, but if I see somebody struggling, I try to reach out every day, every time I see it. And I know a lot of you do too. I'm not special. But we got to look at the people that we know have issues, and then they go dark. That this weekend cut me to the core, because that was me. It wasn't me, obviously, but it was me. And that set me down for a whole friggin' day. It really did. That was probably the roughest thing to hear, having thought that way, the same exact way myself. You know, and I am not a perfect person, and I know if she is watching, not Becky, my ex, I'm not perfect. I didn't deserve what happened to us. Hindsight being 20/20, I'm happy it did, because things were not right, things were not good. I'm just happy I didn't take my own final step off the cliff into the abyss. It was one of the roughest things I've gone through mentally, even worse than the open heart surgery, and that was a motherfucker to come back from, to be honest with you. That was horrible. But to turn this around back out to y'all, if you're feeling that bad, you gotta reach out to somebody. Reach out to, if you can't reach out to the person that you have the problem with, obviously, because they're not going to listen and they don't give a shit. But you gotta find somebody that'll listen to you and that'll bring you back from the edge, because You don't deserve that. You know, like I've said 1,000 times, there's so many variables to veteran suicide, it's almost uncomputable. I keep saying that because it's so true. Because each person is their own different dynamic and has their own different life experiences. And as I said before, we are a sum of all of our experiences. And some of those experiences, you know, you have the good side and you have the bad side of your experience of your life. And some people's bad side gets way up here and the good side's way down here. And you know, once this side gets up to so high, they can't take anymore. And literally, I just put it up, I'm over my head. And then it's like, all right, I'm done. And it's not selfish, but you're not thinking of other people when you do it. And, you know, like I said, I don't consider it selfish, but you're not thinking of what you're doing to other people. And if you have considered what you're doing to other people, and you still make that decision to go, it's not cool. And if you haven't thought of that, you need to think of that before you decide to take that final step, because you are messing up a lot of people's lives. Like, that guy put down a whole veteran community in one day. I can't tell you how many people messaged me or put on the post that I made trying to save the dude, or get the word out anyway. I wasn't going to save him. I don't know him. Couldn't reach out to him other than message him on Facebook, and he wasn't going to answer me. But his video affected a whole community. Probably a lot, because we've been through that. And you know, I'm not even sure where I'm going with that now. But just reach out. If you need help, get it. Please. Alright, time for some push-ups and going long again. Good Lord, as I do this longer, I get longer. Monday push-ups suck. Oof. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1 for the airborne ranger in the sky. 1 for the infantry. 1 for the fallen. Good news this week so far is I haven't fallen apart. It's only Monday though. Give me a couple hours. Alright, so if you need help, seek help. Get it from friends, family, professionals if you need to. No shame in getting help. You deserve to be here. Alright, if you think these videos are doing any good, please share wherever you want. Just get them out there. I'm also thinking of doing a live Facebook event, live video in the afternoon sometime this week probably, and hoping to get some input on what I'm doing here. You guys watch me, you guys know what I talk about, and you guys can give me other things to talk about, or just, you know, interact. Alright, so anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. But please, whatever you do, do not use suicide as a permanent solution to a temporary or permanent problem. You got this. We'll see you here tomorrow. Tough out.